If you click this video, you're someone who knows they're capable of more. You feel that itch, the desire to break free from the ordinary and step into a life that truly reflects your potential. While most people at this time of year are coasting, telling themselves, I'll start again next year, you're here because you know that waiting doesn't change anything. You're here because you decided to take control of your future now, not later. In the next 5 weeks, you have the power to redefine who you are and where you're headed. It's not about working harder or piling more into your plate. It's about working smarter, focusing on what truly matters, and building a foundation for lasting change. In this video, I'll show you how to start your rebrand today. These are strategies that I've used to overcome setbacks, find clarity, and create a life that I'm generally proud of. If you're ready to wake up excited about your day, feel aligned with your goals, and finally step into the person you know you can become, let's get started. The first step is to shift your mindset. Rebranding your life starts with rebranding your mindset. If you want to change your life, you first have to change the way you see yourself. What you think is possible and how you approach your goals will shape the life you create for yourself. A few years ago, I was stuck. I was working a job I didn't love, struggling with self-doubt and unsure of what the next step was for me. I found myself caught in the trap of living life on autopilot, going through the motions but never really feeling like I was fully living. But then something just clicked. I realized I was living a version of myself that wasn't true to who I was meant to be. I wasn't showing up for myself every day, and as a result, I wasn't living the life I knew I could. And that's when I made a choice. I decided to change my mindset, to stop living by other people's expectation and start demanding more for myself. The process wasn't easy, but it was one of the most rewarding decisions I ever made. The first step to rebranding your life is realizing that you're more than what society tells you what you can do. The limits you place on yourself are often self-imposed. You don't need permission to chase your dreams or to redefine what success means to you. You can demand more, you can achieve more, and you can be the best version of yourself. It starts just by changing your mindset. The second step is to visualize your future self. Visualization isn't just some motivational fluff. It's a powerful tool used by successful athletes, entrepreneurs, and even everyday people who have achieved incredible things. The principle is simple. When you visualize your ideal life, you prime your brain to start making choices that align with that vision. You can't hit a target you can't see, so it's critical to get clear on what your life could look like this year and next. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and picture the version of yourself who's already achieved the life you want. What does it look like? What does it feel like? For me, I picture a version of myself who is confident, energetic, and unstoppable, living in alignment with my goals and my values. I see myself waking up each day with purpose, knowing exactly where I'm headed, and feeling fulfilled by the work I'm doing. I imagine myself standing on stages, speaking to audiences, and inspiring others to do the same. By mentally stepping into that future version of myself, I'm able to show up differently in the present. My actions and choices become aligned with that vision, and I move closer to my goals with confidence. You don't need perfection to move forward, just a clear vision and a commitment to improving bit by bit. Every mistake, every misstep is simply part of the process. Start where you are, see your future, and then take the first step towards it. The third step is to build Keystone habits. What separates successful people from everyone else isn't necessarily that they have more talent or luck. It's that they build Keystone habits that create a ripple effect in their lives. These are the habits that make other positive behaviors easier to stick to. For me, regular exercise is one of the most Keystone habits that I love. It doesn't just help me stay fit, it gives me energy, boosts my mood, and improves my focus. When I prioritize exercise, everything else falls into place. I'm more productive, I'm more present, and I'm better equipped to handle whatever comes my way. Another Keystone habit that I like for myself is journaling. It helps me clarify my thoughts, reduce stress, and make sure my actions are aligned with my long-term goals. It's not about just writing for the sake of writing. It's about clearing the mental clutter, reflecting on my progress, and setting intentions for the day. What's your Keystone habit? What one behavior, if you're committed to it daily, would improve the rest of your life? It could be something as simple as drinking more water, reading every day, or committing to a regular morning routine. Whatever it is, make it the foundation of your day. These habits build momentum, and before you know it, you'll see positive changes in all areas of your life. The next step is to create systems, not just goals. If you only focus on goals, you're missing the key ingredient that turns your dreams into reality. Goals are important, but they're just a destination. The real magic happens when you create systems, the processes that make these goals achievable. Imagine you are trying to read more. If you just set a goal to read more books, that's super vague with no real structure. But if you create a system that makes reading part of your daily routine, like leaving books on your nightstand or replacing your social media scrolling with 30 minutes of reading every night, your goal becomes more achievable. If you want to get healthier, you can't just set a goal to lose weight. You need a system. Plan meals ahead of time. Go grocery shopping with a list. Meal prep and set a time each day to exercise. When you focus on building systems, you don't have to rely on motivation. You rely on the structure you created. And that's the key. Systems are the map. Goals are just the destination. If you have the right system, you'll naturally get to where you want to go. The next step is to track your progress. What gets tracked gets improved. That's the simple truth. By measuring your progress, you can see how far you have come and identify areas for improvement. Personally, I track the hours I spend on deep work, the weights I lift at the gym, and the milestones I hit in my business. Tracking helps me to stay motivated, focused, and aware of the habits I need to adjust to keep on improvement. The key is not to track everything, but to track what matters most. Choose 1 or 2 areas of your life that are aligned with your goals and start tracking them. The next step is to prepare the night before. A successful day begins the night before. Before you go to bed, take a few minutes to review your goals and write down the top 3 things that you want to focus on the next day. These 3 tasks should be aligned with your long-term vision. Instead of a long to-do list that feels overwhelming, narrow it down to a few key actions that will move the needle. For example, if you're aiming to change careers, your priorities might be: first, research job listings in your field. Then you want to update your resume. Next, probably want to reach out to one connection on LinkedIn. Taking these steps the night before clears your mind and sets you up for success when you wake up. Next up is to eliminate distractions. The world is full of distractions. Endless notifications, social media, and the constant pull of low-value tasks. If you want to level up in your life, you need to protect your focus. One of the best ways to eliminate distractions is by managing your environment. If your goal is to read more, put books where you can easily see them and grab them. If your goal is to be more productive, create a workspace that is free from distractions. If you're trying to cut back on screen time, consider using grayscale mode on your phone to reduce its appeal. Rebranding your life isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Every small step you take brings you closer to the person you want to become. By the end of these 5 weeks, you'll look back and see how far you come while others are just getting started. The resolutions in January could have been started today. So what's your next step? First off, visualize your ideal life. Build a system that supports your goals. Stay consistent. That's really important. Stay consistent even when it's hard. And remember, being done is better than being perfect. Continuously improving yourself is better than delaying for perfection. You have the power to create the life you want. Start today. Thanks for being here. I can't wait to hear how you rebrand your life and level up this year and next. Let me know in the comments, and if there's anything I can do to help you, let me know. See you in the next video. Peace.